Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. For those of you that saw my data mine drop sneak peek, you know that this week is going to be huge. We have a new double banner featuring Lucia and Yuffie. We have Cloud getting a free weapon, Matt as well. On top of that, a new Crisis dungeon, a crash battle coming, the EX3. My gosh, guys, there is just so much going on. So today, my one job in life is to show you guys and bring you guys up to detail with everything that is getting added into the game. So I'm going to be starting with the notices. We're going to do a quick shop review. We're going to take a quick glance at the weapons and the costumes. I'll give you guys a preliminary thought on them as well. We'll take a look basically at everything, including the new wallpapers as well. All right. So that being said, let's go down to the newest update right here, which is high difficulty Blitzrad is here. The critical threat Blitzrad stage has been added. All right, so as of June 26th, new stages, including a new ultra hard stage crash battle, have been added. Now, given how chill the EX2 fight was, now I know I'm not saying that it's chill for everyone. I know that for some of you guys out there, it's still a difficult fight. But what I'm saying is that in comparison, and I fought every single EX2 fight ever in this entire game since the launch, this one was one of the easiest ones, right? My guess is that that means that this is going to be a brutal hard crash fight, right? We saw the last crash, it was brutal hard, so we're going to have to see where this one falls, but that would be my my guess right there. All right, so other than that, we have a new victory draw has been added. So for me, I think I'm at level 5. I normally shoot to get to like around level 5 on the bronze and silver ticket box, so that by the time gold comes out, I can normally finish them all roughly around the same time. Other than that, we are getting a new weapon for Glenn here, the Rad Glaive. It is going to give magic attack up and water potency. It looks like this is going to be like the 4th one we have in the game that is like this. And we're going to be getting the EX3 and the new crash fight. For those of you guys that are stoked, we will be doing crash runs in our Discord, given that we can figure out how to beat it. So we will be looking to do that sometime in the next few days. So just keep an eye out on my videos and we'll let you guys know the time and the dates. We're different. We don't run them all the time. We set up a certain time frame where if you come in that window, you can get run. We've never had someone join that has not been able to get cleared. And last time I think we had like 15% of the total clears done through our Discord. So if you haven't joined it yet, come join the Curseborn Discord. There is a link in the description of all my videos. All right, and we're going to shoot for that clear count 500 players so that everyone in the game can get those 1,000 blue crystals. All right, let's go over here. The new summer event is here. It's crazy, guys, that it's been almost a year since this game came out. It like literally blows my mind that we're back to summer now after so long. I remember just getting Tifa's summer costume and Red 13's like, I don't know how long, 10 months ago? It had to have been something, yeah, maybe 9 months ago or something like that. And being so stoked, and I'm glad that I'm still amped on the game as it is. But here we are, the second official summer event for Ever Crisis. Things get heated as Cloud and his friends compete against each other in preparation for the beach fireworks competition. Sparks fly as Team Cloud and Team Barrett face off to ensure the show goes off with a bang. Of course, I figured honestly Cloud and Barrett would be on the same team, but I could see them being like a little bit of a rivalry there. Barrett was always kind of wanting that team leadership position, and Cloud kind of just naturally fell into it. So we'll see who wins there. All right, get exchangeable items while participating in the event. The exchangeable items will be Starry Jelly and Red Powder. And on top of that, we will be able to get this extremely sharp and exquisite burning ore for Cloud, which is funny. It's called the burning ore because it is a piece of wood. So if you lit this thing on fire, if this was literally a burning ore, it'd be nothing but a pile of ash. All right, so that being said, the burning ore is going to boost physical attack while also having a single 450% fire physical damage attack. All right. The new boss information will be the Stardust Flan, recommended element, recommended attack type, magic. Interesting, considering Yuffie's new weapon is physical. All right, so that's a little funny, not gonna lie. All right, tips for conquest, guys. This is for the event. By using divide, the boss calls upon its cronies. The boss and its cronies. I love that they called them cronies. The Flan and his cronies are weak against fire, and magic attacks are effective. However, at the start of the battle, the boss has a high magic resistance. By repeatedly using divide, its magic resistance will decrease, so in order to quickly defeat the cronies, who appear one after another, it is recommended to form a party that can attack all enemies. Hence the AoE. Plus, since the cronies' physical attacks are powerful, it is effective to use a physical defense boost or decreased physical attack to reduce damage, so Barret, Matt, Tifa with a physical attack break, Sephiroth with a physical attack break, Barret actually with the electro cannon and assault gun seems almost perfect for this fight. There is going to be a reward bonus here. I'm not super keen on these because if you don't pull for the weapons, it's always so much harder to get them unlocked. However, if you jump into co-op, that can normally be helpful. All right, I think that's going to wrap it up. The draw information is here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's see here. There are going to be some exclusive titles right here. And okay, so the draw information is not here, at least in that notice. Now for the co-op, we have Shiva and Bahamut on now. The question of the day is, do noble memories come with Shiva? And from what I'm seeing, it doesn't look like it. So we're going to take a slight intermission. We're going to jump over to co-op right here. I want to see if Shiva's noble memories are in her co-op section, because that is going to just light up the frickin' co-op channel. Oh, they are. Okay, so you can farm Shiva's noble memories, guys. So be prepared to use that burning ore to burn your stamina potions to the ground. Basically grinding for this stuff right here. Then we also have Bahamut. So there's a lot of first clear crystals here, guys. I am super psyched on that. That's a bunch of crystals in our pockets. We're also going to get the first clears on Bahamut, very hard 3, very hard 4. Also the Mole Crawler, very hard 3, very hard 4. And also Yuffie, where all of the crystals here are free, are first clear bonuses. So lots of crystals over here in the co-op, so jump into that. It's going to be probably pretty active there for the next few days, so now is the time to do the co-op, I would say. Now jumping back over to the notices here, let's look at the Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis Beach campaign. We are going to get 10 free draws up for 21 days, which is awesome because we just had one from Monster Hunter, which is amazing. Okay, plus every Wednesday, the rate is doubled, which I've loved. And on Sunday, the rate is times 1.5. So honestly, super cool. These have just gotten better. Normally, they kind of dwindle out on these, but I've really loved these free draws that they've been doing. It is really cool. It looks like we can clear missions to get Yuffie and Lucia's memories, which is awesome. Some special packs are available in the store. I'm really hoping, I don't think that they'll have it, but those like boosted crystal packs that we got during the anniversary, that's where it's at. That's where it's at least if you're a spender. If you're not a spender, that's not where it's at. Don't even look over there. All right, so here it is, guys. The double summer banner, Yuffie and Lucia's new weapon, featured draw. One of them is a floaty and the other one is a machine gun. So I wonder which one's more dangerous. That being said, let's check this out. So we have Yuffie's new weapon, the Striped Moogle Float, 4 ATB cost, command ability, explosion, fire element, inflicts up to 700% fire physical damage upon all enemies, plus grants the caster a buff that increases fire damage when the caster's HP is 50% or more. It does not stay drastic, which means that it probably doesn't go to high until OB6 or OB10, if at all. Now for Lucia's weapon, the Marine Shooter, 4 ATB cost, command ability, Bullet Hail, inflicts up to 560% non-elemental physical damage upon all enemies, decreases enemies' physical attack, plus drastically increases enemies' fire resistance when the caster's HP is 50% or more. Extremely niche weapon based on what we've seen in the game. I'm guessing this is going to be fantastic for this event though. So for those of you guys that are going in and pulling on this, and for those of you whales out there that just love to pull and have the means to do so, Congrats, you guys. There's a bunch of cool stuff right here. I know you're going to be enjoying that in the game. Now, as for the new costumes, we have Yuffie's Summer Moogle, Sun's Favor. So this is a new R ability here, guys, showcased on both Lucia and Yuffie. It boosts HP and physical defense, which is pretty freaking cool. Also gives Yuffie a Fire Arcanum, along with Lucia is getting a buff debuff extension Arcanum right here as well. So super solid because Lucia is kind of built like a full-time debuffer right now. She can't really do much outside of that. I would love to get this. I love this costume. I mean, both of them look incredible. Let's be real, guys. All right, other than that, that's just going to go into the costumes. All right, so that is going to cover all of the notices. First things first, let's check out the new wallpapers right here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so yeah, I'm missing a lot of them. All right, here we go. So this is Yuffie's, guys. I know some people said that they don't care that they didn't put the wallpapers in the Monster Hunter crossover, but come on, just look at these. They're freaking beautiful, and I honestly love to have them. Now, I know that some people said that it makes it more tempting to have to pull the weapon. I had never even thought about that. I don't think, for me personally, I would never feel tempted to get a wallpaper just because of how much these cost. You know, like, you can just find Final Fantasy wallpapers online and put them on your desktop. But I just feel like it's a nice gesture that Square Enix and Applebot do with these weapons. They look cool. They make our home screen lively and not seem super old, like the game is just like going out of style, right? So I like that about it. Now Lucia's here. She is smoking right here. I like this costume. I love the necklace. She's got the aviator shades hanging from the chain right there. She's got the headphones on. Looks good, guys. Looks good. All right, now second priority here. Let's get into the shop. Let's check out some stuff right here. So we do have our typical 300 paid 5-star gacha ticket. For me, I used to get these all the time. If you're a newer player, this is a fantastic deal. It's still an overall fantastic deal. I would just rather wait to get one of these. I would save on 10 of these and get one of these or a 3K weapon voucher pack. So these, for any type of spender, I think are fantastic deals. For Lucia, not as much. She's basically never had a limited weapon, so her weapon parts go a lot further than others, right? Yuffie has never had a limited weapon as far as I can remember right now, but she does have a much higher chance of getting one than Lucia, I would say. So yeah, but either way, pretty solid. These are always really good. Other than that, we do have our typical bundles, and then we do have the 8,800 paid with the Yuffie and Lucia weapon parts here as well. So for those of you guys stoked on building both of these two ladies right here, this is a fantastic bundle as well. Other than that, we just have the typical 10,800 paid along with the 10 mithril ingots, although this doesn't come with the extra crystals actually. So like right here, this one comes with the extra 2,000 crystals. This one does not. So are these 10 mithril ingots worth 2,000 crystals and 30 mithril ore? No, definitely not. So this is by far the worst run right here. Absolutely do not recommend. If you are going for something like this, sorry about that interruption, guys. My power just went out. That's just life down here in Nicaragua. That's what you get when you pack up everything to follow your dreams and go live in other countries all around the world. That being said, I think that about wraps up this shop review. This one bad, this one good, other stuff good at the top. But yeah, let's go check out the new event over here. All right, so this is going to be the seasonal story. I'm actually just curious for like what the rewards are right here. Sometimes they add in some new stuff. Right, so here we have the typical burning ore. We've got mithril ingots, mithril ore right here. All right, so we got some synth catalysts right there as well, which is pretty solid. 100 cloud-specific weapon parts. Wow. This is literally probably the rarest, most valuable thing you can get in the game is cloud-specific weapon parts or Tifa-specific weapon parts, I would say. I think they're the most popular characters. Other than that, looking pretty standard and pretty solid so far. All right, so nothing out of the ordinary. All right, so there are stamina tonics. These are going to be, I think, more of like a bonus for people that have super high bonus in this stage. But for regular players, guys, last time at least, the cost of getting one of these was way more than 50 stamina. So just be extremely careful when spending on these. I would save until the very end because probably the exchange is not actually worth it. All right, that being said, I think that the new crash is up here. I think there's not much really to check out for us now, but I will get into that as soon as I can. It does look like we do have a new free draw, so why don't I check that out really quick. We'll see if I can get it. It looks like there's a 2x rate up right now, so if there was ever a time to get 10 5-stars, this is it, guys. And I'm still waiting to get that 12 stamp chocobo. I know I'm going to get it one day. It is going to be freaking legendary when I get it, and it's going to go down in the Ever Crisis Hall of Fame books. Just wait. Just you guys watch and wait. I'm going to get it. And I'm determined to get 10 5-star weapons as well in one pull. I know this is a double rate, but if I still got it, I would be pretty freaking psyched, and I would definitely count that. All right, so let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Wow. One double rate, one. All right, if it's Ivy or Silver Collar, I'll take it. What is this? Is this Silver Collar? Rubber Collar. No, I refuse. Take it back, Ever Crisis. All right, that being said, wow, guys, we have a lot of banners up right now. Okay, so let's go down here and let's check this one out. Are there any special stamps on the second page? There are not, so the limited banners do still have that advantage. This one is going to be a tricky. For me, right off the bat, at a first glance, and I will still do a to pull or not to pull video, which means I haven't really taken the time to check out as much of their full stats. So let's just look at this thing at base 5-star really quick. All right, so the HP is going to be low to mid. OB6 is going to still be low, but then it goes high, and then 10 is still low, but then goes high. Interesting. The R abilities are standard. At OB6, you're getting 620% on an AoE. The support materia are standard as well. All right, now let's take a look at Lucia's weapon really quick. All right, so let's just switch that up. Okay, here it is. All right, base 5-star. It's going to be mid to mid on the physical attack. The Imperil is going to go mid to high. All right, at OB6, the physical attack break will go mid to high. And also the Fire Imperil will go immediately to high. So this one's actually looking... If you want a breaker and an AoE Imperiler, I mean, she's going to be great for this job. Other than that, OB10, physical attack is still mid and then high, and Imperil. So basically OB6, it hits basically everything you want, except for stats. Now, if we look at the end game R abilities, physical ability potency plus 46, fire potency, so they are standard. The support materia here, we do get the fire ability damage up, which is pretty good, so it boosts it just a tad above standard. It does have the triangle sigil booster. They've been putting so many boosters on these weapons, so I guess they're kind of calling for this in the main hand. It's unfortunate that Lucia still does not have an Arcanum at this point. Honestly, I feel like they could have switched this and gave Lucia the Arcanum. I feel like that would have been more enticing, actually, because it would have really given more of a reason to bring her out into the party. The weapon itself doesn't look fantastic, just kind of looks standard. So yeah, for me, I think that other than the costumes, which are incredible looking and also super solid, I mean, look at them, guys, they look really good. That's probably the hardest part about this is not wanting to pull just for the aesthetics of it. But I think for the weapons, it's an easy pass. They look very niche. But I will do a more solid, in-depth banner review, should you pull to pull or not to pull video, sometime in the next 12 hours. All right, guys. Well, that being said, that is going to conclude the news update, the patch update just dropping into the game. I hope you guys are psyched. I got a lot of videos coming. We do have a new Crisis Dungeon as well, so keep your guys' eyes peeled for all the new videos that I will be putting out soon. If you guys did enjoy this video today, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more FF7 Ever Crisis content. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Take care, and peace.